Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English. Basics for beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Surah An-Nur, chapter of the light, Surah 24, verse 24. On the day when their tongues, their hands, and their feet will bear witness against them as to their actions. This is very important because on the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Creator Supreme, has given your body the ability to be a witness. So you don't need an external witness on that day because your body will be a witness against itself. For example, if you have signed a fraudulent check, your hand is going to bear witness that it picked up a pen and it signed that fraudulent check. If you murdered someone with your hand will bear witness that your soul caused the hand to pull the trigger or to stab a person or to throttle a person. You must remember, the body is innocent. A human body is innocent. It is the soul inside which is telling the body what to do. So the hand will say, it is not my fault. This guy here, the soul, told me to kill this person or told me to do this evil. If you are a member of the government and you have accepted bribes, then on that day your hand will speak and say, yes, I accepted a bribe from so and so person. For example, if you want to perform adultery or you went to go see a prostitute, your feet will bear witness that you went into such and such joint to indulge your sexual fantasies. Or if you went to a private meeting to commit some crime, your feet are going to bear witness that yes, you met at this particular house, you and your gang members, and you all decided to do a certain crime. Then your hands and feet are going to bear witness together. Your hands will say, yes, we jumped into the car, I moved the steering wheel, and the feet will say, yes, I pressed the accelerator and we went to that particular person's house. And the tongue will then say, yes, we threatened that person that if he or she does not give us the money, we're going to shoot them. So whatever crime that you have committed, your own body is going to be a witness against you. Because people make the mistake, they think the hand belongs to them and the feet belongs to them and the tongues belong to them. They don't belong to you. They are simply instruments for the soul. The soul is the driver. The soul is making the decisions. The soul is telling you, are you going to go to the coffee shop or are you going to go to a restaurant? Your soul is making the decision. And because your soul is making the decision, your soul is going to then be judged, because based on the decisions that the soul makes, it can rise higher than the best of angels or fall lower than the worst of devils or the worst of criminals or the worst of beasts on earth. It is the soul. Not your hands, not your tongue, not your feet, not your eyes. It is the soul. If you look at something that you are not supposed to look at, it is not your eyes that are going to be punished. It is your soul that has made the decision where your eyes must look. Similarly, if you are a member of parliament and you are involved in corruption, your body is going to be a witness against you. That yes, on so and so day, on so and so date, I met with these people, we signed a contract that if I give them a tender, I'll get a 10% kickback on that. Whether you're a member of government in South Africa or in India or in Pakistan or in Bangladesh or in America or in Ukraine, wherever it is, If you have been involved in criminal activities, whether in government or in civil society or in big business, or you're hiding behind social media anonymous profiles, the very fact that you have been typing the keyboard and the fact that you have made a fake profile, your hands will bear witness that yes, this guy here with his ID number so and so, he made me type or make a fake profile, and he's the one who sent this anonymous email to this one, or he hacked that one's account and he did this and he did this and your hands are going to bear witness. So everything that you are typing, your hands are bearing witness to that. Your feet are bearing witness to that. Your tongues are bearing witness to that. So the day of judgment is a very, very difficult, and it is a very, very difficult day for everybody. May Allah protect us from shame and humiliation on that day. And please do not have regrets as to why you did not focus on the day, or some people don't even believe in a day of judgment, others don't even believe in God. But the reality is, the truth is, God exists whether you believe in that or not. And this is very important, that every single human being will stand in front of God on the day of judgment. This is the part of justice. Let's take a simple example. You get a woman in London, and maybe let's take Jack the Ripper as an example. Jack the Ripper was never caught, the serial murderer. He used to walk through the streets of London during the night time and prowling, looking for women. He used to rip and slash them to pieces, right? And you get modern day serial rapists and murderers as well. They would stalk women, rape them, murder them, kill them. Meanwhile, the families are crying and crying and crying, and the murderer is never caught. And they think they've got away with it. But on the day of judgment, the same criminal, that person's hands will bear witness, the feet will bear witness. The feet will say, yes, I followed this person, this lady. I walked behind her. I made sure she did not see me. When the time was right, I pounced. Then the hands will say, yes, I throttled her, and the rest of the body will bear witness. And this is known as justice for the victims, because the victims must have justice. Why must innocent men, women, and children be killed or harmed or traumatized by other people just because they are stronger than them, or just because they think they can get away with it? And some people will get punished in the justice system, in jail, in this world and afterwards. Because some people, if you are involved in a mass murder, say if you are a soldier or part of an army that was involved in a murder of 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 1,000,000 people, one life sentence is not enough for you. You need to be punished 1,000,000 times over at the minimum. On that day, Allah, God most merciful, the Supreme Creator, will pay them back all their just dues, and they will realize that Allah is the very truth that makes all things manifest. May your life be filled with barakah and blessings. Alhamdulillah.